There have been many pictures appearing of this character online. What do you think about these pictures?
I've been seeing some wholesome fan art on Twitter.
Yes, only wholesome. There's nothing else out there. Don't even try. No.
Oh yeah!
Oh my god. Well, I got a good one for you today, folks. I'm sure it's very unique and FurrTASTIC maybe. Yeah, them damn furry characters that people are always getting so excited and talking about and obsessed with over the internet. Damn it, here we go. So on today's video, we're going to be counting down the top 20 best anthropomorphic furry waifu characters that have been tracked down on the web and put all in this one video for everyone's viewing pleasure. Bunch of furry waifus all stuck in this dang video. I'm sure someone's gonna get super excited in their pants. Okay, settle down, but yes, this video is all about them damn furries. Sit back, relax, grab a snack, it's gonna be okay. So I'm pretty sure we all know about Robin Hood and how he laid down the groundwork of the furry empire, or the fur factor phenomenon, what you want to call it. But this list ain't focused around him or any of these other godfathers of the furry community. This video will be using science and what most deem as the most current fur fixations that most people find appealing around the internet. I'm sure I'm gonna take a lot of heat from this, but you know what? That's okay, because I did this research for the people. So yeah, you're welcome. So without any further waiting, let's go ahead and dive right into this. Here's your top 20 furry waifus that get people excited in the year 2020. Number 20, Foxy Roxy from Brutal Paws of Fury. Well, had to have someone from a video game make this list, from the Super Nintendo no less, from a game made back over 25 years ago. That's how you know this character has a strong following. Just think the game Street Fighter, but this time with animals.
Wow.
With being a great fighter while being able to do some serious damage with her powerful kicking abilities. So Foxy Roxy just kicks butt and wants to make all her opponents just concede and bow down to her greatness. Not a super flashy character per se, but a standard brown fox and some tight booty shorts. But sometimes it's the more simpler things in life that are the best. All I know is she's definitely a strong fox that you don't want to kick box. Number 19. So many of these people wanted me to put a character from that Beastars anime on this spot, but now we're going in a different direction. You know what animal is truly mad, fire, and epic? Well, a Pokemon that's type is part fire. And another fox, you would have it, because heck yeah, foxes are epic. That's right, we got Serena's Braixen taking the number 19 spot. This Pokemon was just courageous and spunky and was definitely one of my favorites on her team, hands down. And a lot of people agree with me, yeah, she's a hot fox. This fox, she's on fire. She got mad flames. I mean, just look at that smug, confident face right there. How could you not root for her to succeed? I know that usually the Pokemon Gardevoir would usually shine at this spot, but you know what? It's time to look at things from a different angle. Plus, we all know Lola Bunny, who is really underrated and deserves a lot more recognition from the Pokemon furry community, if that's even a thing. But to be fair, Juno did look really stunning in that red dress.
Nice. My approval.
No shit.
Number 18, Cheetara from the Thundercats 2011 anime. Cause hell no, we're not choosing Cheetara from that ugly ass Thundercats Roar anime. I don't know what the hell they did with her design, but she got really fucked up. She's a pretty fine feline, and I gotta put her on this list because she's a tough contender. Number 17, we got Tanya Keys from the show Mau Mau Heroes of Pure Heart.
Tanya Keys? What are you doing here?
Oh, I heard Pure Heart Valley was back on the scene, and I thought, I'll come and check it out.
You know what? I just find tanukis are a really cool animal. 2020 seems to be the year of the tanuki because there's so many dang tanukis making their ways and shows these days. Tanya has a real cool design though, and she hasn't been in a ton of episodes, you know, but I'm sure she's gonna get her screen time she deserves in the future. But all in all, she was a real cool character. Oh boy, I just can't wait to see what this sly cunning tanuki might do in her next episode. Number 16, you got Boggy from the 1984 movie Boggy, the Monster of Mighty Nature. So what is Boggy about? It's basically about this escaped kitten survivor of the animal outbreak on the run, who has, over the span of 9 years, has developed more human characteristics as well as gained intelligence. Now Boggy is a lot more older and sought after, but she reconnects with her old master Ryu, who took care of her when she was just a kitten. Now they must team up and do whatever they can to help protect her ass from harm and help her survive. A lot say that this was Osamu Tezuka's movie that he made because he had a lot of furry passion built up inside of him, and he just wanted to create a really nice touching story filled with a lot of furry drama and suspense. Plus, Boggy is a really cool feline and she can fight, and she's definitely a cat that you don't want to mess with because you're going to catch those claws. Number 15. So for number 15, we're going to talk about the girls from the Spyro the Dragon video games. What? No, not those versions. When Toys for Bob created the new and remastered reunited trilogy of Spyro, they also actually made it so the characters were not these polygonal shapes anymore, and they were given more depth. It was hard for me to decide on which of the two would make this spot, so I decided, hey, why not give it to them both? Bianca was a nice character. She had a cool story and lots of character development, and actually turned out to be a quite helpful adversary in the long run. And it would be hard to find anyone who wasn't excited about Elora's new design as well, with her now having a more curvy body appeal as well as this leaf new style ensemble that she pulled off quite well. Definitely worthy of GOAT status if you ask me.
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Yeah, whatever, a fawn, that's cool. Number 14, Jess from Bremen Avenue Experience.
Hey, seriously? I can't believe it.
How the hell did this cat make the list? Okay, you guys are trolling now. I can't believe how much passion some of you have for this darn cat. Maybe for how unique and fashionable her outfit is, maybe.
Nope.
Yeah, probably not. But you guys sent me some really suggestive photos, so yeah, why not? Let's add her to the list. There's a lot of underrated cats out there, to be honest, and you know what? This is the spot that you should put your own personal favorite cat character that doesn't get enough attention.
My appetite is growing, and my teeth are very sharp. I will survive. I will survive.
Number 13. Okay, so I think that's enough from the cat/fox demographic. So let's mix it up a little. So you got a show with pirates. That's cool. They meet all these weird and strange characters along the way, understandable, but you couldn't help with having this One Piece show take their shot at having their own personal furry persona arc. For this spot, it goes to Carrot, a rabbit mink in the warrior beast tribe and a member of the Inuyasha Musketeer squad, led by their rough and tough captain, who's a dog. No, he really is a dog, like check him out. Carrot is extremely fast and has amazing reflexes. She can lift an extreme amount of weights while still being able to run at top speed, playing a huge role on the team during the whole Cake Island arc. With her being a mink, she would refer to the humans as lesser minks and kinda hot garbage, but she would learn along the ways that some humans are actually worth fighting for. Carrot is also a character who is very aggressive at times and very protective of anyone she deems as her friends. She can also transform into this godlike beast form under the presence of a full moon. When Carrot undergoes this Sulan form, her eyes turn red, her ears and hair and tail grow considerably larger and turn snow white in color, while emitting lots of velocity of electric sparks around her. The fur around her neckline turns much thicker as well, with her claws becoming a lot longer and sharper. This is one powerful bunny that you should not ever underestimate. Number 12, Sawyer from the movie Cats Don't Dance. A movie with a great message, some great entertainment, hilarious villains, and a cat that left us all thinking, wow, maybe sometimes dreams are worth fighting for. With that being the cat of Danny, of course. Man, what a legend. Number 11, Carmelita Fox. Okay, we're back at the Fox characters. A bold and determined fox who is a member of Interpol, this agency that's on the constant pursuit of the Cooper gang, and therefore Sly Cooper views her as his love interest. Alright, there you go, Sly. But in honor of doing some more investigating, I found out that there's a character from the 90s that might deserve this spot a little more, and she actually claimed, I'm not kidding you folks, the title of sexiest best female animal with both furry and non-furry boys from the 90s. Yeah, that's a real title. It was on the internet. Yeah, check it out. I'm learning so much. And that character would be Fifi La Fume. Yes, this French purple skunk character that has such a big following. Like, oh my god, wow. There's just so much art dedicated around this character. You got people dedicating Smash Bros stages to her. And heck, there's even plushies made after her as well. Which I get, she's a pretty nice and sleek, funny and flirtatious character, but despite the fact that she's only in her mid-teens, just adds to the wow and shock factor that she had such a big following. But you know what? Hey, but when's that stop Rule 34 artists from stepping over the edge? They're gonna do what they gotta do and, you know, just gotta go along with the flow. Number 10, the female Lombax. I know, there's only been one teaser trailer for the new Ratchet & Clank game, where you can apparently play as a female counterpart of Ratchet. And there's been all this hype on the internet, and even after one day of the release trailer, there was all this crazy Rule 34 fan art out there. So you know what? This character is going to be a threat to reckon with all the furry waifus out there, and I'm sure that she's only going to get more and more popular, especially after PS5 releases this new game. Number 9, Kitty Softpaws. From the Puss in Boots movie. Okay. Alright, we're going with another foreign type speaking animal. That's right. Haha, yes. This black, witty, Spanish speaking cat had no problems with dishing out plenty of insults as well as punches when it came to protecting the ones she loved. A cool cat counterpart ally to the famous orange boot-wearing hero of town, Puss, she is incredibly sneaky, suave, and alluring to all. You better watch out for this cool and sleek cat. Although her paws are soft, she packs a very hard punch, and she's a tough feline to figure out. Number 8, Callie Briggs. Really cool character and a really underrated show. You got the character of Callie Briggs, who is the deputy mayor of Mega Cat City and a very key ally for the SWAT Cats. She is also one of those characters that handles the real work at City Hall and is able to help out the Radical Squadron if they ever find themselves in a jam. Whoever thought a cat in a tight pink business suit with some glasses could ever look so fine and fashionable? You know what? This Callie Briggs character, she's a pretty cool cat. Number 7.
He's a tough puppy, he's a tough puppy.
So, a mediocre show about two spies who work for the secret agency known as Tough. But what isn't so secretly known is how many people who would get super wet over this character, Kitty Katswell. I know she's a pretty attractive feline, but come on people, let's just tone it down a touch. Although, speaking of tone it down, I don't think I'm going to let the writers of the show slide either, with them adding in their own kinks in the show, like the diaper and the weight gain fetish, just to name a few.
Dudley, we've gotten puppier.
Number 6, Minerva Mink. So yeah, the Animaniac creators of Minerva Mink planned for her to look a lot very similar to Slappy's more curvy design in her Got Milk parody segment, but her design would later be more refined and toned down as clothes were added to the character. Yeah, nice touch. Minerva was still created to be a very flirtatious and sexy appealing character, as she would make many species go into this love-crazed frenzy. She would even go on to be featured in many of her own comics between the years of 1995 to 2000. Number 5, Judy Hopps from the movie Zootopia. You ever heard of that? Zootopia? I believe I have heard of this movie. It was pretty great. So, you got Judy Hopps. She's a brave and courageous bunny who wants to be a cop. She goes to the city of Zootopia to follow her dreams. Yes, more animals following their dreams and not letting humans stand in the way. That's right. And she meets a fox named Nick, and on that day, the whole furry fan base would be split between the two of who they deemed as the best furry masterpiece ever created by God. But that's something only you can decide. Are you on Team Nick or Team Judy? Are you a fan of a trickster fox or the rabbit booty? Renamon from Digimon Tamers. Yes, the CSI version of Digimon with trading cards involved. So she had a real cool trainer. Yeah, this girl right here, Rika. She had this too cool for school, laid back vibe about her, and she was very, you know, chill a lot of times. And she didn't like to show affection because she thought it was a weakness, but she learned it's actually a strength. But the Digimon she had was not that much different, being this big golden confident fox with lots of swag and intelligence, as she was mainly calm, cool, and collected. As Renamon always would practice a lot, Renamon would hardly ever lose her composure in any battle or of any situation. Renamon was very blunt around humans, just to how she was raised, and her respect for humans probably wasn't at a very high level. But you have to admit, Renamon was just a very cool and unique Digimon to behold, and I think it left a very big impact on a lot of fans out there, even though we all know that Impmon was the best part about that series. Number 3. Remember when I said that 2020 might be the year of the Tanuki? Well, here is the second one to make this list. That being the girl of Michiru from the Netflix series BNA. Although the anime might have seemed a bit rushed and forced at the end of it, I think we can all agree that Michiru was a really great character that was fun and loving and a bit on the unorthodox side, but all in all, she was pretty unique and cool character, having many beastly abilities while being able to even transform parts of her body was just something that was real surreal and amazing to me. Number 2. So, you got a movie about the Looney Tunes teaming up with Michael Jordan to defeat these aliens and help save their home planet from being destroyed and all of the Toons becoming brainwashed slaves. Okay, that's a great idea for a movie. Another thing this movie gave us was this character,
Lola Bunny.
Despite a lot of people either hating this portrayal of Lola Bunny or some just really liking it, and I mean really liking it. I mean, just look at how high up she is on this list. That's a lot of furry respect out there. You know she's got that fur factor. Yeah. That's some real passion and dedication by many Lola fandoms out there. And even though the movie is over 20 years old, her legacy as a sexy, flirtatious, all-star athlete with little to no flaws is still going strong. Come on and slam if you wanna jam! Number 1 most popular waifu spot goes to the Grimace.
I gotta be honest, I can't get a beat on you, man.
Well, what do you mean you want a real pick? I gave you my real pick. It's the Grimace. Alright, well, how about, I don't know, Krystal from frickin' Star Fox.
Wow, she's beautiful.
Oh, is that what you want? Is that the pick you're looking for? Okay, I'm sure nobody saw that coming. Though she makes this number 1 spot on many top furries lists. I mean, come on guys. Hasn't Krystal got the number 1 spot enough? But that's fine, that's cool. I'm sure she deserves it. I mean, come on. She lost both her parents at the age of 6 to some unknown forces, and we still don't know who did it. Could somebody work on that? I mean, was it Andros or whoever? Come on, somebody had to do it. She's been captured and tormented by lizard bitches. And her own game of Dinosaur Planet got scrapped, just so the remains of it could be tossed into a really subpar Star Fox game, which might have worked out for the best, but you know what? She deserved a lot better, and she's a real interesting character. You know, being able to fight with her own hand-to-hand combat, as well as wield the magical powers from her staff. I mean, she just wasn't fleshed out enough. Well, unless you count all the fan art and extra exposure she gets on the internet.
Life is so much easier aboard the Great Fox. Yup, I'm fat.
And I'm sure we don't want to count that. I'm just saying that she could have been such a cool character if given the chance. Hopefully she can get her own game one day, or at least be a playable character in Smash Bros or something. That would be a nice start. Yeah, there's your number 1 spot. Go have a nice day. I'm done. I'm leaving. It's over. Good night. So yeah, boys and girls, that's the list. Tell me, what'd you think? Who do you think is the best furry waifu out there? Now, I can't wait to see what some of you guys will say or come up with. Also, please try to like and share this video for me. I need to try to stay as relevant as possible in these hard times in the YouTube algorithm. So thank you for all you awesome people out there that enjoy this content and keep coming back for more. It really means a lot. You guys are freaking amazing. So until next time, remember to stay awesome and to take care. Cory out. Peace!